it here. It's 7 a.m. in the morning, and I'm going to have some breakfast at this buffet. I've not made it to the onsen yet. I woke up a little bit late for that and had a bit of confusion. I think I probably could have gone along to it the entire time. It just seems like they swap which sides are the men's and women's, because I was told men are on the left side today. So I probably could have gone along yesterday, which would have been nice, rather than rushing to do it this morning. But I'm going to enjoy the breakfast. This is the kind of setup, and as you've seen, I got myself a few things, and hopefully it's good. I'll let you know. So far, it's been okay. It's not been amazing, but it's been okay. The highlight for me has actually been the udon noodles that I got. I actually got myself another bowl because they're quite nice. The broth is, you know, light but tasty. But you can see I've eaten pretty much all of everything, aside from the fried white meat there, which I think is some white fish of some sort. Not the best. And the bread roll. The bread's a bit meh, and I'm not a huge fan of jam, but the only butter they've got has jams and impossible to open without both of them coming out and getting all over your fingers and stuff. Hence that. So yeah, not as good as Hotel Chinsanzo's, but not bad, especially considering it's included in the price. Here in Shin Hakodate, Hokuto, and I'm going to be getting the shinkansen in a moment. Right here, just pulled in. I was in the smoking room, which was handily located on the platform. And yeah, looking forward to this. Hopefully I can get some nice pictures. Off to Aomori I go. Hello, it's Elliot here, and I'm in Aomori. And yeah, I had a really easy, good time getting here. Obviously, I went from the hotel. They had a shuttle bus, which was free, from 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. to get to the station, which was really convenient. Turns out they also had a free shuttle bus to get to the place, so I probably could have saved myself that walk. But it was actually a really nice walk. I saw some nice views of the sea and stuff. It was a little bit chilly, but not too bad, and it gave me an opportunity to stretch my legs. And yeah, no, I had a really nice time there. I went to the onsen this morning and the breakfast buffet. I think I included a bit of footage of the breakfast buffet. It was all right. It wasn't terrible, but it, wasn't anything to, praise the skies and stuff about. But the actual bedding and everything, it was very comfy. The onsen was lovely. It had about 4 baths inside and 1 bath outside of, varying temperatures. The bath outside was very nice. The only thing was that it had a roof, which I think, could be a plus, could be a negative. If it's snowing, maybe you want to be in the onsen with the snow falling on you and stuff. But if it's raining, I imagine you probably don't want it. So I think probably a plus that it's got that roof on it. But it was really nice, really comfortable, and the time that I went was perfect. Literally, when I got in there, there was only 1 other person in there, and as I was leaving it, I think that there were 4 of us in total, including myself. So it was really good, really comfy. And then as far as transfers and stuff goes, wasn't a problem at all. I got I think it was like the 9:41 to from Hakodate to Shin Hakodate. Shin is, I believe, like the shinkansen stations and stuff. And then rode the shinkansen for an hour and a little bit. Wasn't bad at all. It was really easy transfer. I tried to get some views out of a window, but we did spend a lot of it going through tunnels, so there were brief glimpses outside of a tunnel, and it would take the camera a second to adjust to the brightness. And by that time we were often going through the next tunnel, so didn't get too much footage from that. But once we got out and we started seeing Aomori, I got a bit more of an open, clear view until the conductor started saying, "Hey, we're getting to Aomori, maybe start getting your stuff ready," over the tannoy, not specifically to me. So yeah, I'm here. It's round about 12:30 or something, so not too bad at all. It only took 6 minutes to get to this station from the actual Shin Aomori station, which bodes well for me for my connection tomorrow as well, where I'm going to Morioka. But I'm in Aomori, and Aomori is very famous for its apples. I think apparently it produces like 50% of all the apples in Japan, which is awesome. And so one of the things to try here is apparently apple tart. And just outside the station, which is there is actually this place which comes highly recommended. I'll turn around the camera so you can see. Osanai Ringo Shop. Apparently they do a really good apple tart. So I thought, let's do that. Let's treat myself, have a nice little apple tart, and then make my way slowly over to where I'm staying, which I think isn't too far away from here. Maybe see if I can store my luggage or something before I check in, and have a walk around Aomori. I'm sure there's plenty of pretty things to see. Well, I'm gonna enjoy my tart now. Bye. So I just finished eating at Osanai Ringo Shop. Oh, that was amazing. It was really beautiful, like so well presented, and really tasty. Reminds me why I actually love apples. I barely ever eat them in the UK because some of them you get, they're not the best, but those were amazing and such lovely people. All in all, that cost me 693 yen, including the tax. The drink was kind of like a black iced tea, and it was really nice. It went very well with the tart. because obviously the tart is sweet, but not overly sweet. And so pairing it up with a drink like that tea, unsweetened, oh, it really hit a spot. I'm really glad that I did that. So close in proximity to the station, and it's just a tiny little store, but so lovely, and they put in such care and effort into the presentation. So I'm just going to bring myself over to here. This is obviously like a park area, which is lovely, and sit myself in front of the water features that are here, whilst I look at where I need to go to find my lodgings for this evening, and what may be in the area. Maybe there's some nice parks or something. But right here, I'm just going to park myself down. Looks like somebody's smoking, although I think there's a sign that says you're not supposed to, so I won't join in on the bad behaviour. But lovely little water feature there. So I'm going to sit myself down and figure out what I'm going to do next. See you in a bit. Hello, it's Elliot. Still not dropped off my luggage, but I saw that on my way there's a really beautiful shrine called Utao Shrine, which I'm just about to walk into. It's open until 5. I think usually they don't lock up the grounds or anything, but they don't have anything going on them in the evenings like that and stuff. I don't want to disturb people with my large suitcase and stuff, so I'll walk around slowly. But it's really, really pretty here. Just nestled right in the heart of Aomori. And I mean, Aomori, I've only spent a little bit of time in it so far, but it's beautiful. It's so nice. You know, nice wide pavements and stuff. Calm, chill atmosphere. It's just, I like this place a lot. I think it may be a contender. We'll see the other places I see in the future, but Aomori, loving it so far. You've got this dragon head fountain spitting out water. Got a little shrine bit just there. And then this lovely pond that's being fed from the water from the dragon's head, which has a whole bunch of carp in it. And a duck. And these carp are beautiful. Lovely, big carps of various colours. I like that one there. Orange and white and stuff. They gather where the people are. Maybe they're expecting some bits of carp food or something. You can see them all there. Gathered up. Oh, there's a photographer there. I want to just move my way out of their shot. Don't want to disturb everybody, especially with my loud suitcase going by. Yeah. Oh, have a duck and look like the duck and the carp were about to fight there. Maybe they were fighting over a bit of food that was just floating on the surface. There's also this little teeny island accessible by this bridge, which looks gorgeous. I'm just gonna... Okay, I think I can proceed on now. Oh. Beautiful. Not sure exactly what's happening here. Perhaps it's some kind of ceremonial thing. Maybe some people are getting married or something. They look very smart in their kimonos. I do love the look of kimonos. This is beautiful. picturesque. I don't mind capturing a bit more long form footage here, because I think, given that I'm not spending too much time in each of these cities, I probably won't be spending more than a night in a city until maybe Okayama, so that I can make my way to Sanuki without too much issue, or all the way to Kumamoto, because I'm definitely going to spend more than one night in Kumamoto, as I really want to try and find all the One Piece statues if I can. So spending a few more nights there and maybe renting a bike or something may be helpful with that. Someone's making a prayer there. Beautiful old grounds, lovely gates, big statue here of what I believe to be Koma Inus. Oh wow, it's lovely artwork and banners and stuff. You can actually see into the temple there as well, but I won't disturb these people making their prayers. Look at these Koma Inu statues. The insides of their mouths are painted red. This one over here has a more open mouth, so you can see that a bit more vividly. I think the fact that that's like the only part of it that's detailed kind of gives it a little bit of pop. Really like that. Just have to keep on behind this gentleman here. Try not to sub him. Sorry about that. And right here, this is where you go to purify yourself. So you're supposed to wash your hands and then rinse your mouth out with the water provided there. So I haven't really been doing that, and it's a bit cold to wash my hands at the moment with the cold water. But lovely. With a massive gate here. What I'll do is I'll turn around the perspective so that it's looking back at me, so you guys can see the gate as I walk past it. You can see that one there, not in a vivid red colour, but large, and I don't think imposing is the right word, because it doesn't feel as if it's, you know, foreboding or anything. It feels quite welcoming. Look at that behind me. I love the gates. So pretty. And it seems there's a car park for this shrine as well. Just to the side here. Perhaps it's for some other establishments nearby. But either way, that's been a really nice little detour for myself there. Good way to spend a bit of time. Now I'm gonna head further off in that way, as I believe there's another park over there. Oh, let me just get out the road. Let this car pass. Yeah, head over to the right. There's another park there. Probably provide for some nice sights and a good opportunity to kill some time. See you in a bit. Elliot here. You may not be able to hear me over the cascading water behind me, but this is a lovely park in Aomori. I cannot remember what the name is, but it's beautiful. And it's so quiet in Aomori. I have seen so few people, so few cars. It's really quite astonishing. I mean, this park is gorgeous. It's a Saturday, it's midday, and I think in the park I've seen 6 people in total. I've been here for like 15 minutes. It's so serene and gorgeous, and there's all this flowing water. I always feel nice and calmed when I can hear like cascading water and stuff. So yeah, I think I'm gonna spend like the next hour or something just sitting here and soaking it in. I have my suitcase with me, so I don't exactly want to be dragging that around the park and stuff. but I may see if I can find a little discreet spot where I can leave it, just so I can do a little walk around in front-facing camera, just to show you guys a little bit of this park, because it is beautiful. And I really think I've picked a great time to be going down south from Sapporo, because all the trees are changing colour, so you've got this great kind of kaleidoscope of colours presented for you. So yeah, I'm loving it here in Aomori so far. It's really calm, quiet, peaceful. I like that. See you in a bit. I'm just going to leave my suitcase just here for a moment, and I'm just going to do a little loop just around this little bit here, because it's not a huge park, but that should be able to give you guys some of the sights. And then I think I'm going to sit here in front of this lovely cascading water area. So a quick tour around. Let's hope that I don't fall in here. Whoop. Ah, I'm good. Hey. Look. All the different colours of the trees. It's really picturesque and beautiful. I don't understand why there aren't more people here. Perhaps Aomori doesn't receive that much tourism. I don't think there's that many big touristy attractions and stuff around here. But hey, the best kept secrets, you know? It carries on that way as well for a bit, although there's a little kids play area there. These are the toilets, which are as public toilets are. Yeah. Gorgeous. Got all these varieties of like bushes and plants and stuff available. In the background here with the lovely cascading waterfalls. There's this little clock tower as well. Again, maybe there's something that I'm missing. Maybe Aomori is a hell of a lot busier at, you know, another time of year. But it's gorgeous at the moment. So, yeah. If you want to come to somewhere really peaceful, really nice, and really easily walkable. It seems very, very flat. And the station takes you right into the middle of Aomori. Come here. I don't think you'll feel remiss. Excellent. Elliot here, and I thought I'd just show you guys quickly the room that I'm staying in tonight. Door. This is interesting. You put your key like thing in there, and that turns on the power to the room. Otherwise, there's no power in it. That way, your key stays safe as well. So obviously, suitcase. In here is the toilet and the bath, which is pretty good size. It's not bad at all. And then over here, we have TV, little desk with the details for the Wi-Fi and stuff. I get a free breakfast coupon, and looks like it's a buffet in the morning. And then over here is the bed, which I've been sitting down on for a little while. Aircon there, which is warming the room. You can see it's 4:50 p.m. here. Nice little view out the window. Not too bad. I think it'll probably look quite nice in the morning as well. There's this big tower thing there as well, which isn't an observation thing. I think it's just like a telecom tower. And you also get this little drawer here, which I looked in before, and I'm not sure exactly what this is all saying. I haven't bothered translating it, but what's this? Sweet Channel Adult Channel Guide and Peach Channel Adult Channel Guide. Wonder what people are getting up to in here. And then we've got fridge down here, which it doesn't feel like it's on. I discovered that with the previous place that I stayed at. the fridge wasn't on, so I put a drink in there, took it out this morning thinking, yeah, nice cold, sparkling water. Yeah, nothing. And about the plugs, doesn't really look like there's any free or available, which is not the most convenient thing. But I think I can probably just like unplug this or something later on, because you see the kettle here, that's not plugged into anything, so I guess probably just unplug that. But I'm not sure what this exactly connects up to, so gosh knows. Either way, it's just a place to lay the head for the night and stuff, and to chill out a bit. Yeah, I'm planning on going out for some sushi again tonight. I love my sushi, and when it's this cheap, and available, why not? So I'm going to go to Kura Sushi. That's the one where you can win the gachapon. Looks like there's a quite cheap one just by a sushi roll. And whilst I enjoyed the selection from Sushi Row, and it was very nice, I had a few issues with plates not being delivered and having to flag down staff and stuff, and didn't have those same issues at the Hama Sushi or the Kura Sushi before. So I didn't see a Hama Sushi around, so I thought, let's go to the Kura Sushi and give that a go. You never know, maybe I'll win the gachapon. I do have one prize from there from before with Jack in my bag, so who knows, maybe I'll win again. Either way. I'm not sure if I'll capture any footage from there, because I don't think it's really that necessary. So this will probably be where this Aomori vlog ends up, unless I do any more filming tomorrow morning on my way to get the shinkansen. So if this is the end, I hope you all are doing well. I'm doing well. See you later. It's Elliot, and I'm at Kura Sushi. I don't think I'm disturbing anybody because I've got no immediate neighbours and stuff, but I've just finished up my meal, good meal. I've had 20 plates at 115 yen each, brilliant. 2,300 yen. I didn't get a drink as well, so I just had the green tea, which is provided for free. So that's another little bit of saving right there. But I thought you may want to watch this. I'm going to put in the last one, and maybe I win the gachapon. I don't know, but I think you need to go for around 40 to 50 plates usually for the kind of rates and stuff. But let's see. Maybe I'm lucky. Oh, I don't think I've seen this one before. Or maybe I did with Jack. It's a Sakamoto Days themed prizes, so if my mate Steve is watching, I know that you'd enjoy that. Uh-oh, I think I lose. No? Oh, I think I won. I did. I'm glad I recorded it. Okay, so something should be dispensed. Brill. Look at that. I won. Opening it one-handed, like an egg. What do I get? Ah, nice. That's young Sakamoto. Sick as hell. Hey, 20 plates. Not bad. Alright, I'll report back from the hotel. Hello, it's Elliot here, and I'm back in my hotel. I've been chilling out for a little bit, and I actually did a little pack opening, which went really well. I got a very nice card, so if you're interested in that kind of thing, check out the shorts. It'll probably be about a week after I've recorded this that it goes up, so probably sometime around the 15th or something, though no promises on that. Though I am trying to upload a short every day, whilst I've got backups of packs and stuff, so, But yeah, I'm back from the Kura Sushi, and oh, it was lovely. Really, really good time. Obviously, as you guys have seen, I won the gachapon on the final go. I wasn't anticipating that. I thought, why not record on a whim? There were 3 empty seats to the right of me, and I was right at the side of the wall, so I was like, I'm not going to disturb anybody. And yeah, I won it. Colour me impressed, colour me happy. Especially as it's Sakamoto Days, which a friend of mine, Steve, introduced me to. He said, I think you'll really like it, and I really did. I think I've still got like a few more episodes to watch of that, but I can't remember what interrupted me, but something stopped me from whilst I was watching like the last 3 episodes or something. But it was a really fun anime. Kind of reminded me a little bit of Goku Shufudo, Way of a House Husband, if anybody knows that. But yeah, it's been a really good day in Aomori. Pretty chill, pretty nice. A little bit chilly, but not too chilly or anything. I had a 2-kilometer walk there and back from the sushi place, so I've gotten a bit of walking today, and I'm ready to lie back, do a bunch of video editing, because I've always got a bunch of video editing to do with all this vlogging and stuff. I really kind of need to shave pretty soon. Not sure why this is all coming up so yellow. I swear I don't have any egg or anything in it. But yeah, it's been a really good day, and hopefully tomorrow in Morioka is good as well. Not sure exactly what time I'm rocking up there. I was originally thinking about going to a Japanese like post town nearby, but I'm not sure if I'll work that out with the timings and lugging around my suitcase and stuff. Not sure if I want to use a coin locker or not. But you guys will see when I upload the footage from that. Yeah, really good time. Also, I received a message from a Japanese viewer, which is really cool. I did a Google Translate on the name and it came out as Marriage-san, and he was informing me that raw mackerel is dangerous. So I think in the Sapporo vlog, when I was at Hamazushi, I mentioned about my least favourite one being the seared vinegared mackerel, and I said, you know, I think I prefer my fish raw. And so yeah, don't eat raw mackerel, guys. It's, you know, quite bad. There's parasites in it. That being said, I think I'd seen on the menu before just vinegared mackerel, so maybe the vinegar kills any parasites, or perhaps it's parboiled or something and they just don't mention that because it's just, you know, what is done. But yeah, thank you very much, domo arigato, you know, marriage man-san. That's very kind of you to say, and thank you for watching my video. Hopefully I can get some more Japanese viewers. And yeah, Japan has been amazing so far. So I hope you're very proud of your country. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. And I hope you'll tune in to the next videos. Bye.